you know, your music and stuff, man. What you think about the Pontiac music scene, man? What's your take on that?
The Pontiac music scene. That's a good one. The Pontiac music scene is like it's very active. It's real active right now, and the only thing that I would have to say about the Pontiac music scene is people just gotta like come together, bro. Yeah. Listen, come together. Listen, I'm telling you.
Don't be scared to get a feature on one of your songs, man.
Reach out, man. Reach out, man. Everybody not charging. Everybody not doing all that crazy. If they is charging, everybody not charging that ridiculous ticket.
Not an arm and a leg and a baby toe.
Yeah, so reach out, man. Reach out. Stop being scared and reach out, man. That's all I say. That's all I can say about it.
How long have you been doing this like serious, like with the music on the music tip?
Well,
serious. I know you probably been doing it.
Yeah, I've been up and down the road.
When you really get
but
serious.
When I really got serious was this year. My mom died in March. Mm-hmm. So it was like the last thing she said to me was on her way to chemo. She was just like, I let her hear my music. Mm-hmm. And she was like, she turned it down. She was like, boy, it's like, you be snapping. I look at him like, what you know about snapping? Yeah, what you know about snapping?
Snapping peas, mama, or what?
Took me all out the game. I said, okay. I said, all right. So right then and there, I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's all it took. Mama believed me. Everybody else was saying, do this, do that, but it was just, mama was like.
It took that for you to really.
Yeah,
you got the mom stamp of approval.
Open my eyes
the mom stamp of approval is always
right then and there. I told her I was gonna buy her house.
Let's go.
I told her I was gonna buy her house, and like a week later, she passed. Mm-hmm. So, and then like I had dropped a song. My first song was Pain. I dropped my song, but I hadn't dropped a video. I wasn't gonna drop a video to it because I wanted my mama to be in it.
Right.
But within that whole little week, she died, and then I dropped the video. Then that same week, I just dropped it.
Just kept going.
Yeah, I had to.
So. That's the way she would have wanted it.
Seems like you gotta.
You always can tell what they.
How's the support out there, man? How?
The support on my end is very wonderful. Hey, shout out to my fans. Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to everybody who want to see me make it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for real. The support is strong, bro. I got like 4 videos, on all my videos, I got a lot of my peoples in it, you know what I'm saying, except the video where it actually just needed me and Sonny. So, other than that, man, my fan base is going up. The people is messing with me. So, I'm here for it all. I'm finna ride this wave and I'm about to go to the top.
And what would you, being from, because I don't know that many artists out in Pontiac. I go to Pontiac all the time for modeling. That's all I really know about that is just the fashion scene, kind of, sort of. So what sets apart Pontiac sound from any other place in Michigan? Because Michigan has some really talented artists, and if you didn't know, you would not know. And if you found out, your mind
blown.
Your head would explode to the million pieces. So, with the because Pontiac's kind of is it a small?
Super small.
Small. So
city.
So what sets Pontiac's sound apart from other cities?
I don't know. Pontiac is just different. Like
it is different. It is different.
We different.
It is.
Same in some senses, but we different. And it's you can really tell when you got an artist from Pontiac versus an artist from Detroit or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
What? Because I don't know. I have
no.
He low-key thinks all Michigan artists sound the same.
I don't think all of them sound the same.
He thinks there's like a similarity.
There are Pontiac artists that sound like they could be from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like some Michigan artists just pick up that sound because that's what's more recognizable as far as Michigan goes. Right. So they just take that. I'm from Michigan. Are you from Michigan? Are you from Detroit?
Right.
Automatically. Right. So I think they just take that sound and just use that instead of finding because everyone has a different sound, and that's that you know what the signature sound is. So I feel like people should try to stick to that, but not everyone does that. So
Joy, what's your take on that? What's your take on that?
I definitely agree that the music scene is different. I say diverse though.
Okay.
For a better use of words. Like he said, some people have like a Detroit sound about them, and then there's others that just like Pontiac has its own sound. It's very unique.
Okay.
So if you could describe it
You can't.
in one,
You can't.
not
You
in one
can't.
word.
You can't.
Well,
You can't.
you said diverse, so I'll take that.
No, you can't.
Exactly. It's diverse.
There we
That's
go.
the best thing that
There
I
we
can
go.
say.
'Cause
Explain your
something-
sound though. Like, tell us a little bit about your sound. What's
She fire. Like, she fire.
Boom, that's
Yeah,
it.
she does. She fire.
Mic drop, that's it.
Boom goes the dynamite.
She definitely dope.
I lean more so towards a classic, like 90s R&B feel.
My favorite.
I'm really down to earth as a person and as an artist. Like, I'm very spiritual, so in a lot of my songs, you can hear the spirituality and the feelings. Like, I tell a lot of people when I take on songs, any of my singles that is just me, I call my songs my babies. And they take me forever to do because they are my babies.
As they should.
They take love and care and
It's like
special
water. It's like water in a
attention.
plant.
What's the longest?
Exactly.
What's the longest it took you to write a song? Because I know you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into your son.
Well, it's funny that you said like a plant because I have a song called Water Me.
Ooh, see,
Hey.
No, we had a
We got to
connection
put
from the
that on.
beginning.
from the
Right there.
beginning, I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, her hair is
That
blue."
one
I'm
on
like
right
her.
there.
She got blue hair.
Water.
But
Water.
Water Me was actually the song that took me the absolute longest to make. And I personally feel like because at the time in my life when I wrote it, I had the right lyrics, but my heart wasn't in it. So I sat there
Was
and
it
I
worth the
recorded
time and the energy, the effort? Was it worth it?
Most definitely.
Okay.
And then having to go back and re-record it about 3 or 4 different times and just keep listening to it. And I'm like, I just don't know what it is, but I don't like it still. And then
Missing piece.
I met him.
He was the missing piece.
Yes,
the
most
missing piece.
definitely.
That's cute.
I went to the studio and
so cute.
I re-recorded it for the 5th time.
Shout
And
out
it
to
came
Bubby
out-
Webb.
Right. Shout out to Bub. Shout out
How
to
did
Bub.
he influence like yo? Like, would you say he was the missing piece to the puzzle when it came down to like,
It's,
you know what you was doing?
Yeah, how did he complete
it's the
the
love.
song? Okay.
When I met him, like I have a pretty different past, I'll say. So with the hardships that I've had, my main thing is like I'm really big on love, and I'm really big on showing love, and I'm really big on peace. So meeting him, like he's a reflection of me. This man, he's one of the most
You could see the
peaceful
chemistry.
individuals.
You could see the chemistry, you know.
At
so,
least
hey.
towards me. He's one of the
Yeah.
most peaceful, one of the most kind individuals that I have ever met in my life. And that sense of peace and that sense of love, it embedded itself in my heart. And I was finally able to record it, and it sounded perfect.
So you had to water in the sun like that. Well, no,
I
he was
I
your water. He was
became-
his son.
I became
to the
watered.
joy.
I became watered.
Yeah, you his son. You know you the joy to his son.
Absolutely.
So like, I'm pretty sure like since you know it took you a long time, you know, a lot of time, effort, and energy to to write the song. I'm pretty sure it has a big meaning to it. You know, it probably can look at it like a
This is my-
like a short movie or
my-
film or something.
Ode to my partner.
See, that could be my wedding song. I bet you.
Absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
You have a video to it yet?
I do not. Actually,
That probably need to be one of the first ones.
I'm looking off
Yeah.
into making a video for it. I have a few concepts. Just waiting on the cameraman. You
hey, if
already
you
know
need
you're
me,
a director. Come
if you
on
need
now.
me to come do whatever, you know how to find me.
and then on top of that, like I'm a big creative person. Like I'm really open to different ideas. You know, I'm very open-minded. So when people come to me with different ideas for different things, that's why he's like, "Are you gonna let me direct it? Of course I'm gonna let you direct it."
Right.
So we is creeping up on the time. So y'all have any last shout outs before we get out of here? Any shout outs or anybody want to shout out or
Go ahead, love.
anything?
Oh, okay. Shout out to my mom. That's my biggest supporter. I love you, Mom.
As
Shout out my
always.
daughter.
Should be.
I love my baby.
Oh, how old is she?
3. Oh, she grown though.
She
Don't
a grown
all.
3-year-old.
She a Sour Patch kid.
That's how my sister is.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to all of the supporters everywhere, anywhere that you are, wherever you're listening from. Shout out everyone listening. You guys can follow me on Instagram at sunn.joyyy. That's 3 Y's. I'm gonna let 80 go ahead and take it.
I'm back. I'll give my shout outs to want to give my shout out to my kids first and foremost, and God, who's the head of my life. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be in this position right now. I want to give a shout out to my mama, God rest her soul, my brother, God rest his soul. I just lost another brother too, just the other day. So, God rest his soul. On a big up note, shout out to Loyal Maid Entertainment. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to Heavy Gang. Shout out to Mike Murderers TV. Shout out to Go to Die. Shout out to all my boys back at Pontiac. Y'all already know what it is. Future, my dog. Keep going with that clothing line. Certified Dak. Keep doing your thing. DT. Shout out to DT too, man. Shout out to PAMB. That marching band, man.
Okay, where can they find y'all?
Find me at Lamar Hunt on Facebook. Instagram, you can find me at L80. L80_no_choice. And yeah, hit me up, man. YouTube L80 too.
Where can they find you, Sunjoy?
I just gave you guys my Instagram. My Facebook is SUN_JOY, Sunjoy.
And that's her real name too.
Sports Talk
That's her real
DT.
name.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at Sports Talk. That's SportsTalkDT. SportsTalkDT.
That's Instagram.
All lowercase, all one word on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that.
Ooh, you a TikToker.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Dwalk Show. Make sure y'all tune in every Friday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, where can they find you at?
I'm on YouTube now at the Dwalk Show. Make sure y'all go subscribe. It's new, but I'm on Facebook, the Dwalk Show, everywhere, the Dwalk Show, you know. But thank
you
y'all.
can find me at home. If you need me, don't need me. But if you need me, I'll be at the house watching Usher videos, eating candy. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Teach them all more.
You
everywhere.
cut.
No, I ain't.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Dwalk Show. Peace.
Y'all be safe.